Hey guys, I'm Ethan Moore from Stockholm Supply, and today I want to talk about high pressure dust collection systems and I guess the danger that they can pose to your ducting and barrels and cyclones and what you can do to prevent anything from getting damaged. So like this Camvac is considered a high pressure, low volume unit. Now it produces a lot more static pressure than we're used to. So what can happen if you have any blast gates in your system and by accident you close all the blast gates to the Camvac, it will build up pressure in whatever you have between the blast gate and the Camvac. And if your stuff is not rated for high pressure, potentially you could crush some ducting, you could damage a barrel, you could break a bag or puncture a bag. What I have set up here, though, I have some tape across the hole in my barrel here. So just to kind of show you guys what will happen is I'll turn the Camvac on, close this gate, and you'll see wherever the weakest point, that's what's going to break first, which will be here. And then once I'm done showing you guys that, I'll show you what you can add to your system to prevent that from happening. Okay, let me turn these on. It's not plugged in. So both motors on. We'll build some pressure here. So obviously, that tape was stronger than I anticipated. That just goes to show, good thing, that's what can happen. So if you don't want that to happen, because these Camvacs are still stinging powerful, let me show you what you can do. Okay, so my barrel is certainly less round than it was at the beginning of this video, but that's okay. What I'm going to show you here is called an anti-crush valve. That's going to prevent from happening exactly what just happened here. So basically, this is a spring-loaded valve. I've got one installed right here. So as pressure builds up inside the canister, wherever you've attached this, that spring will keep it closed under normal airflow situations. But if there's a pressure buildup, that's going to open up just like that and allow air to enter the canister or enter the system and prevent things from collapsing. So I'll show you how that works. I'm going to turn both these motors on, close the blast gate like I did before, and just watch how the valve performs here. So if you look at that, you can see how that valve, the spring, has opened up a little bit, and that's allowing air to enter the barrel. So instead of that barrel getting smaller and smaller and smaller as air is sucked out of it, that's actually allowing air to be added to the barrel when the pressure increases. So this really inexpensive little part, you can find these on our website. They don't cost a lot, but they do a really good job of protecting any of your more expensive parts, like your cyclones, your ducting. This then becomes the weakest point of your system, which is really nice. So if you have a high pressure unit like a Camvac, this is a very important little piece, an anti-crush valve right there. So a couple things to note about this anti-crush valve is you will need to drill a 28mm hole for that to fit in, or drill a 1-inch hole and ream it out with a file, and that's how you're going to install it. It installs with 2 little screws that you can see there. Now, where to install it? You want to install it between the vacuum or the impeller, depending what kind of dust collector you have, and the first blast gate. So here I have it installed in my separation barrel right in the top. Now, if you have a standard dust collector, you could install it, say you have a Y, it's got to be on the suck side of the impeller. Anywhere here is bad. Up top here, you don't want to install it here because it won't work. You got to install on this side of the impeller. So say you had a Y, you can install the anti-crush valve right there. Or if you had a Camvac, technically you could install it right into the lid of the Camvac. So if you have a wall mount Camvac and you're struggling with bags tearing, you could use that anti-crush valve right in the top of your Camvac. So yeah, if anybody else has any questions, you can email me at info at stockhamsupply.com or just comment on the video. Thanks for watching.